ولا يحب ربنا ويرضى جل جلاله وعلا والصلاة والسلام على سيد الحبيب المصطفى صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، قال الله تعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد: وإذ أخذ ربك من بني آدم من ظهورهم ذريتهم وأشهدهم على أنفسهم ألست بربكم؟ قالوا بلى شهدنا أن تقولوا يوم القيامة إنا كنا عن هذا غافلين. صدق الله العظيم. So, my dear brothers, dear friends, dear ulama, wonderful to be with you on this really pleasant day, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has protected us from the glare of the sun. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless everyone. I want to speak about a very historical event. And I want to see if any of you remember this event, because I'm looking for someone who can remember this event. Because we all witnessed this event, but I haven't found anybody who remembers the event. All of us witnessed this event, but I haven't found anybody who still remembers it. Everybody's forgotten about it, including myself. What is this special event? हमारी तारीख में एक ऐसा वाक़या हुआ है जिसका हम सब में मुशाहिदा किया था, लेकिन मैं कोई ऐसे फर्द को तलाश कर रहा हूँ कि जो जिसको याद अब तक कोई नहीं याद। रिवायत में आता है कि आई होगी अल्लाह उनको याद था। So I'm just wondering if anybody, does anybody, if you don't know what the event is, how you're. But the ayah that I just read, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that when your Lord took a covenant, took a covenant from the children of Adam alayhi salam. So the Quran says, وَإِذْ أَخَذَ رَبُّكَ مِنْ بَنِي آدَمَ مِنْ ظُهُورِهِمْ ذُرِّيَّتَهُمْ when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala extracted the progeny of Adam alayhi salam, his entire progeny. That means from him, from Adam alayhi salam, every one of his children, which includes the 7 or 8 million people today, all of those children, and all of those that will come in the future, every single individual was extracted. Sabkuli kala. وأشهدهم على أنفسهم. He made them bear witness upon themselves. Allah asked, ألست بربكم? Aren't I your Lord? قالوا. Then everybody said, Bala, of course you are. No hesitation. Solid answer, firm answer, of course you are our Lord. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala discusses the wisdom behind it. I'll discuss that later. Now in the hadith Ma'adab see tafsira that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ने आप sallallahu alaihi wasallam Adam alayhi salam की rear की जो हड्डी होती है from the bottom of his backbone, he extracted निकाला था उनकी सारी नस्ल पहले से क़यामत के दिन तक जो भी आने वाले सबको निकाला. Which hadith में आता है कि like chunkiya, like ants form. Does everybody who doesn't understand Urdu get it? Who doesn't understand Urdu? So everybody understands. So they were in like the form of ants, because I mean way over billions and billions of people. In the form of ants. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He manifested Himself. And He said, "Not I your Lord." Of course you are. شهدنا على أنفسنا. हमने अपने खिलाफ गवाही दी. We bear witness against ourselves. So now I want to discuss this. This happened. Quran says this happened. So is there anyone that remembers this? When you witness Allah and you say, "Yes, you are our Lord." Nobody remembers? Uzan salah ko yaad hai? Aapko bhi yaad hai? आप याद आप देव समान ये तो सब लेकिन आप याद आप बस उस पे जा सकते. So you see the answer we gave, well, of course that was a natural answer. There's no other answer we could have given because we did not know anything else. There was no corruption, no distraction, no adulteration. First of all, Allah, He created us, He's our creator. Now, the question Allah asks is what? Alastu bi rabbikum, aren't I your Rabb? He didn't say, Alastu bi khaliqikum, or with Allah, aren't I Allah? Or aren't I your creator? No, aren't I your Lord? Parvardigar. The word Rabb. What exactly does the word Rabb? Because Allah does not in the Quran, whatever word Allah uses is especially selected to give a certain nuance of meaning. They're not random words. You know, in the Quran, you read Allah, Ghafur, Rahim, Aziz, and Hakim, Ghafur, Shakur. Some Orientalists, they said these are random, just to make it sound good. Or this Shakur sounds good here, we'll put it here now. Our Mufassirin, our Tafsir scholars, they have explained why every single characteristic is mentioned there. Everything is especially selected. There's a wisdom behind the selection of every word. Nothing is random in the Quran. So the word Rabb is used, and Rabb is a very, very special word. The word Rabb, different from create. Create is somebody who creates something, and then the thing could be independent. Rabb means the one who does tarbiyah. Now, we as parents do tarbiyah of our children. Some of us are successful, some of us fail. Allah's tarbiyah never fails. So, what does it mean that Allah does tarbiyah? Allah does tarbiyah means that He created us. He facilitated our creation through our mothers and our fathers. It doesn't start from our creation, it starts from before that. The whole system, in procreation system, that's all designed by Allah. Then, how we live in the stomach with the amniotic fluids, how we get our sustenance, all of that Allah is in charge. Then when we come out into the world, the ability for us to cry, because that's the language of babies. If they did not know how to cry, how would you tell they're hungry, or they're too hot, or they have a pain? Allah has taught the child to chew, to suckle. Then He teaches them how to chew. Then He gives them an intellect. Then it becomes like us. Allah gives us whatever is required for us at every stage. This is not random. This is designed by someone. A lot of people don't think about the designer. They just think, take it for granted that it's here, so it must be here. They give silly explanations. This happened because of genes, or this happened because of the Big Bang, or this happened because of this, that, or the other. There's a cause for everything. There's a cause for this phone. People with iPhones, they somehow feel better than others, for example. Right? They feel they've got like some special objects because Apple created it. Right? If you have a certain brand of jumpa or socks or watch, you know who created it. And then the whole world, we don't care who created it, it just happens. Even a pair of socks don't come into being without being designed. So how does this whole world come into being without this? Just simply stupid. That's where the science breaks down. For everything on a micro level, they want an explanation. They do studies and research, and they want to repeat research. They want to falsify. When it comes to the whole of the macro universe, that's random because they know God is behind it. They want to deny God, so it's just obstinacy and stubbornness, right? And compound ignorance. Otherwise, does it make sense? If you're going to do research to find out why the sound travels from here, and you can give a scientific explanation, why would you not try to do that for the creation of the world? Why suffice on theories like the Big Bang? Okay, no problem, Big Bang. Who created the Big Bang? Where's that question? Big Bang से हो, लेकिन Big Bang कैसे हुआ? There's a cause for that. You believe in cause and effect. So what's the cause of the Big Bang? All these things just came together and there must be some design there. Why are you ignorant of the design? Why are you feigning ignorance of the design? Rabb, this is what it is. Rabb, Allah is the Rabb. So Rabb is the one who looks after something at every stage until its end. That's our job for our children. We are the Rabb for our children, for our businesses, for our homes. We're all doing tarbiyah of all of these things. We have to be successful. So that's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who's looking after us. Even if somebody denies Him, He still there for them. He still gives them food. He still lets them grow. He still lets them be healthy sometimes, you know. Then what happens is we come into this world. And our forms, which were created like ants, were very miniature. The souls were created, and the souls went into the Alam al-Arwah. There's a special universe for the souls. That's where all of our souls are. Then, when one of us is prepared in the stomach and reaches about 120 days, that soul which is ours, right? That soul which is Ahmed Bhai soul or Yusuf Bhai soul was always there when the mother of Ahmed Bhai, Yusuf Bhai, it's 100. And Allah knows all of that because He knows everything from you. That's why He knows this. And then we come out into this world, we get the name, our parents give us the name, Allah already knows that name from you. And then we live in this world as it is, and Allah looks after us. However, this incident, this covenant, this ahad, about us witnessing Allah and saying, "You are our Lord." Does anybody remember it? Is he going out? I was hoping if I brought it, we see it, but we go out. No? Okay. I'm sorry, is he going out? Yeah. Chalo, chalo, that's fine. All ideas are there. So then what's the point of it? उसका फायदा क्या अगर कोई याद नहीं होता है इसे अगर हमें याद होता तो we would go according to it. We feel guilty. अरे हाँ हमने कहा था कि आप हमारे परवरदिगार हैं. We witnessed you, so we should go in accordance with this. But we don't. We don't know about it. So what happens is Allah reminds us of this in the Quran, and there's many hadith about this. So when we learn about this, think, yes, I believe in Allah. I believe in everything He says, and I believe everything the Prophet said. So this must be true. Like Imam said, I believe in it because the Prophet said it's in the Quran, right? So we're supposed to live our life in accordance to it because He's our Lord. That's the purpose of it. But it's a test. It's a test. Now, this is what Allah says afterwards. He says, Bala. We said Bala. And Shahidna ala anfusina. Then he says, Taqulu yawm al-qiyamati inna kunna an hadha ghafilin. We're telling you this, that this incident happened and you experienced Allah. We're telling you this so that on the day of judgment, you don't say that I'm ghafil. We didn't know about this. Okay. So what's going to happen now is on the day of judgment, in fact before that, when we're about to die, see everybody they live their life. Everybody lives their life, spends their life in whichever way they want. Some people do good, some people do bad, some people do a bit of both. And we do our best, inshallah. We are Muslims, we're sitting in this masjid, we do our best. Because we have that fitr of wanting to do the best, natural thing. There's a hadith which says, Kullu ibn Adam, every son of Adam is born on the fitrah. Kullu mawludin yuladu ala al-fitrah. Many people translate this as every child is born Muslim. That's not true. Muslim means someone who outwardly submits as a choice. This is my Lord, I choose to pray. It's an acquisition, it's an acquisition. It's a custody act, as we call it in Europe. Now, when you're a baby, you don't know what you're doing. Yes, you have natural faith because we have come after having experienced this covenant with Allah. So when we come into this world, though we're neutral, we have experienced that. So that's why the Prophet ﷺ said, every child is born on this fitrah. What is fitrah? It's this natural faith that if you were to leave somebody on that, without corrupting them and telling them something else is God, they will naturally believe in one Lord. They might not call them Allah because they don't know the name, but they will recognize from everything around them that everything has a creator. That means the world must have a creator. I don't know who He is. I don't know what He looks like. I don't know what His other descriptions are, but there must be a creator. He must be a knowledgeable creator because how can you create this beautiful earth without knowledge? He must have power to do so. That's something logically you can come up with. That He must have power. He must have the ability to put His power in action. Because some people have power, but they can't put their power in action. These are theological things, right, that we can reach with our minds. They must have a creator. He must be powerful. He must be knowledgeable. He must have choice to do what He wants. That much we can know. Does He speak or not? We don't know that. We can't tell that through our minds. Now, if we start looking, right, for this description in those who say that we have a God, we will find that in Islam, what is described as Allah, His description, we will find this to be in there. Then it will also tell us that Allah has a kalam. Allah hears everything. Allah sees everything. We will learn that He is Allah, and He is Ar-Rahman, and He is the most merciful one, and He is the most powerful one, and we learn the 99 names and everything else. That's how we reach Allah with our minds. unless we're corrupt, unless we're distracted, unless we're shown and convinced that something else is our goal. Otherwise, every human being, the way we are made and designed, every human being inherently is looking for something to glorify. Check any human being out there, glorifies something or the other. There's no human being who doesn't glorify something. It's just what you glorify. If Allah is not there, then you will glorify something else. Another object of worship. If you don't have a formal object of worship through a religion, you'll glorify the biggest tree in town. So everybody needs to glorify. You glorify money. If nothing else, you glorify money. There was one Huzur in another town, he's dying in the West. He said that money is so powerful as an object of worship. When we say object of worship, nobody's going to say like ibadat, like in the formal sense. But we express the same kind of affinity and craziness that people of religion, the kind of strong conviction that people have for God, and the people of Allah have for Allah, the people who love money do the same thing for money. Or they do it for a soccer team, or they do it for a political party, or they do it for their business, which is money. There has to be something that somebody is obsessed by. If you look at the soccer fans in England, or maybe the cricket fans in India, they express a religious fanaticism. They will argue with somebody else. They may have never seen any of the members of their team, but they will fight for them and get angry and break relationships. Why would you do that? If one of your favorite team saw you, they don't even recognize you, they don't even know you, they don't even give you attention. And you're mashallah fighting for them above. Amazing. Very powerful. Why would you do that for? Are you crazy? Are you being paid for it? No. We have one person in our marriage. It's not perfect. But his nice Range Rover is design a house. One of his design companies, what's it called? The way you look at it more. I forget. It's all about not having time alone. They didn't pay him to advertise us. He wants to just do this. That's how he loves it. Actually, and they're making money of it. So humans say like, if it's not Allah, you're going to be obsessed with something. Remember, it's not Allah, you're obsessed with something. Because it's natural, human, literal to be obsessed with something. So, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us. What happens then is we live our life. If we've understood this problem and we've read the Quran and we've understood, we will try our best. Now, this is the difficult part. When we're about that, when the song Jab Kicha Dalga and you lose feet in the toes, in the foot, and then using this people down. This is the critical moment. What is the critical moment? I said if I've ever had experience with this, and I don't think anybody had this near that experience. But what is mentioned is that is the time when reality, haqiqah, becomes clear. So, when we're about to die, everything about this world, and what exactly it is, what is good and bad in it, becomes clear for us. Okay? Now, if the life that the person spent was in accordance with that, this is the thing. My life was in accordance with the reality. And if it is not, then it's like this. You have a very special exam. Your career, your future depends on this. If you fail, you have to wait for 1 or 2 years, and you may never get a chance again to take this exam, and then you're going to get your salary or whatever. So you take the exam, and there's some questions, mashallah, you get right, you're 100% sure. The other questions, you're not sure, but you do your best. Or some people don't care, they try to do like today, whatever. Now you come out of the exam, and when you come out of the exam, everybody discusses what the one is, that question was like this, that question like this. Somebody creates a textbook, and the question you accused about came out. Yes, the answer was correct. How do you? Is it? How do you feel? You feel guilty. Maybe you have to take the exam next year again. एक साल अभी इंतजार करना पड़ेगा, मुझे काम नहीं मिलेगा, and so on and so on. You feel absolutely guilty. सबको बताना भी पड़ेगा, सबकी सुननी भी पड़ेगी. Right? Very right. This is the exact same kind of feeling like having the same feeling at death, which is what they call school Fatima, school Fatima. The good feeling state, the beautiful feeling state, which is that when the happiness comes to our mind when we're dying, and when in our life it's also compared to it, and it's the same, mashallah, we got all the answers right. We get to go with a smile on our face. कहते कि माशाअल्लाह की रात ऐसी थी और इतना खुशनुमा लग रहा था उसके चेहरे पर वो मुस्कुराहट थी you know that's that day come alhamdulillah what a good sense alhamdulillah the good angels come in the most beautiful form saying that we were waiting to come and get the beautiful form and they take him up उसकी ऊपर we just need to come up to the arsh and for some it goes into Jannah depending on the different type of people, some people go into Jannah, they move, some people go by out. And if this is a bad person, then it's something really, really scary. And terrifying angels to come. In the worst of the text. And they go out, and it's pulled out in a very, very painful way. And the person goes in a very, very bad state. Very, very bad state. Because for them, their life and the reality did not match. Oh no, I wasted my life, and it's not the experiment. You can't do it after 2 years, 5 years. It's finished. That's the problem. It's not what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about. If that's good, then here out is good. If that's bad, then it's all bad. But we've got the whole life to figure this out, to make sure that our answers, which means our life, is the same as the reality of what Allah tells us. That's what's important. We try our best to make mistakes. I make mistakes. I love the coding stuff. But then when it becomes complicated, it's a lot that you will end up seeing. And that's how I bring it to you. You just do your best, send people to the try to hit the mark, do your best, and get close at least. Don't shoot in that direction. That's the target. Shoot in that direction, not that direction. At least try your best. Kabhi namaz chut jana sakti hai. Kabhi, you said to Allah, this person, but you did not see with no Allah. Or you know, Joe, that's wrong. Yes, if you can wake up, it's okay. But if you're an alarm person who stays at night, you're like, don't listen to Allah. One person saying, then that's all. At least we try. We still can't wake up till the alarm, but I have tried my best. I have tried my best. One another, two another. But I had somebody wake me up. As an example, it's about everything in life. We just want that the last moment that we did it successfully. That the reality is going to be the same as our life. Then what happens is on the hereafter when we will rise. Then Allah will remind us. Everybody will rise with the memory of that covenant. Remember them. Now nobody remembers it. The day we remember. And our life record will be on us and we'll see if it's water. If it's in harmony, you'll be just smiling, you'll be in first class from the shades of the introduction, right? And if not, then you have to, accept worse than it. Making a joke about it, but it's not a joke, it's serious. That's the purpose of this competition. Allah reminds us through the prophets, through ulama, through kitabs. And we can take that reminder and sort our life out and just do our best. Doing our best, that's important. Now, the problem is that you've got shaitan that Shaitan is, I mean, I don't need to repeat Shaitan's inception story. Everybody knows the story how he came about, right? I don't need to say it. Everybody knows that, right? But I just want to focus on some verses in the Quran. Shaitan says, Allah, Shaitan, what he did was, he was supposed to Shaitan. He didn't. There's two types of logic in the world, good logic and bad logic. Okay? There's good logic and bad logic. And some people, they go bad logic, but they think logic and bad logic. It's a multi-faceted science. But logic is very, very different. So if somebody says, oh, this is irrational, it may be to you, but it is irrational to somebody else. Now look at this. If I ask, that's it. If I ask you to compare fire and soil, and compare comparison between fire and soil. Give me some versions of fire better than soil, and some versions of soil better than fire. Which ones? Come on, hurry up. I'm sure you never been asked the question. Yeah. Nobody does. Fire. It doesn't matter. What does it do? It grows plants, mashallah. Now, what is the difference between fire? What is the difference between fire is in district. Is in fire on soil. Okay, but the plants. So when you put on top of fire, it will extinguish the impact of fire. Soil comes oil, plants, everything, life, right? All of your sustenance, all including vegetation. Soil is on low on the ground and fire rises. So you see, we've got many. Now, anybody focus only that fire is higher and soil is lower. That's what I'm going to focus on. That means fire is superior to soil. How is that good logic? Exactly. Soil has many more benefits. To anybody, even a child will say that. Only those things which boost you up, you will focus on that. Everything else, blind sight. This is what arrogance does. How many of you, your creation, how you want to look? How many of you are designing human beings? Like you design that I want to be this shape, I want to be this size, this weight, this color. City of India, I don't want to be in Chennai. How many of you decided this? Nobody. How many of you decided you're going to be Khan or Pathan or this and what are the famous surnames here? I don't know. Nobody. So then how can you show off in these things? You have no input, so how can you show off that I'm from a better village than you? I didn't choose to be in that village. So if there's some goodness in it, alhamdulillah. If I can use it for the benefit, alhamdulillah. Otherwise, how can you show this? It's silly. Racism is so stupid. Because you're showing up with something that you have no control over. You understand? Now that's shaitan. Shaitan, arrogance, that's what he was. He was blinded from all the other benefits of soil. He only thought soil is on the ground, fire rises. What a silly logic to use. So Allah says, I'm going to get you out from here, you're rejected. Now Shaitan is very clever. He said, okay, Allah Fabima awayna, if you're going to do this to me, then okay, I'm going to become an obstacle in your straight path. Siratak al-mustaqim. He knows the path is straight. That's the worst thing, that you know what's right, you still don't do it. He knows, he says, you Allah. Then I'm going to attack them from right, left, above, in front and behind. I think it's only the bottom that's left. So today, he's done it. Even before, if you stayed in your house, you could still be attacked, but now with the social media you're attacked. There's hardly anybody with a smartphone who's never committed something wrong. Think about that. And I'm saying this, I have a smartphone. Very difficult because if something comes up, you're a human being and shaitan gives you an idea to look a bit further. And it's very, I think, nearly impossible for anybody with a smartphone to never commit haram. There's good in it, but there's a massive problem. So, the main thing he says, you're not going to find the majority of them to be grateful. Grateful means that anything that Allah has given us, we fulfill it right and thank Allah. If we have money and we use it for mischief, that means we have been ungrateful with the money. We have some other capabilities, some other products, or whatever it is, and we misuse it, we misuse it. The main thing, though, is that I wanted us to understand this grand covenant that Allah took, so that we know it. How many of us knew about this covenant with Allah in history? That we witnessed Allah and said, yes, you are our Lord. How many of you knew that? That is only about 5% of you. The rest of us didn't even know it. Why didn't we know it? Because we don't read the Quran. If you read the Quran, you will find it. Now you know it. Okay? It's in our Quran. So our job is now to make sure that when we die, our life that we are living, inshallah, will be in accordance to the reality of that. Again, our job is to do our best. To do our best. It'll be WhatsApp, a random bayan here or there. It's just that you have to have a focused study in one of the, I have a number of lectures, inshallah. I will how to get knowledge, inshallah, in one of the subsequent lectures, inshallah. The main thing is in accordance with and me being shakir, being truly grateful and truly trying my best. Yes, I will make mistakes, but I'm going to make tawbah for my mistakes. All my previous Allah prayers, I'm going to make them up. I'm going to finish them, and I want to be as best as I can before I die, so I stand the best chance of fulfilling that test. Because that test is going to be the most important test of my life. Not my life, my existence. For the hereafter. Jahannam is forever. today, so we are hoping we have that ticket. But we want to go into Jannah quickly and in a good state. If we're not quick, sometimes people, there are people losing their faith, they don't even know it. They have such weird ideas because they are ignorant. They are the people which they say Allah, they have weird philosophies in their mind. Why does Allah do this to my children? But just give it as all sorts of, and then obviously they don't even know it. Because they pray their namaz next time, their iman comes back, but then they mess it up again because they saying these really fudul batil that are critical. We have to be very careful the way we speak about our deen. If you don't understand something, go and ask. But don't make up stuff. A lot of people, they just receive things on their mobile, right? And then they just start arguing with others about it. Let us read a kitab of Sirah. Let us read the Quran at least once in our life with meaning so that we know what Allah, our Lord, Rabb is telling us directly. And once you start reading, a few pages, you'll get hooked. You'll want to read the rest. Take a chapter where your ulama can tell you which is the best tarjuma in the language you want. In English, it's multiple, right? And just start reading. One page a day, just reflect. If you reflect on what Allah is saying, because I know I want to be successful in that test, and I want to get up in the hereafter, and I want to be like the dua says, oh Allah, make us such that you want to see me, and I want to see you in the hereafter. Eagerness to see you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us like that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless everyone here, and our families, protect them, grant them beneficial knowledge, consequence, a good seeding state on our death, and inshallah the hereafter make us in the shade and successful. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.